Hi, this is Strat Chat, and my name is as Martin, and this is just a quick introduction just to fill you in on a few things. The first thing is that there's a few changes of clothes in this episode. That's simply because I recorded too long for episode 3, so some of the recording I did for that is going into this episode, and then I've had to add on to that, and I've got this funny bit here at the beginning as well. The next thing is that I'm in very much two minds about what kind of feudalism I'm going to go for. It feels like just such a waste not to use this incredibly good pious character to reform my faith. So I'm going to be making a decision in-game about that as I go along. I've had a bit of an idea with the culture. In order to become feudal, I've obviously need, I think it's 10 of the innovations. It's going to take me a very, very long time to research those, to hard tech them, as it were. But there is a culture quite a way away, but I can declare war on them. And so at some point, I might try and take a county off them. There's no rush for me to do it, because, but basically, if I can hybridize with that culture, it'll give me 3 innovations. So I'm going to be looking at kind of making that just really efficient by making sure that my current fascination isn't something that I can kind of get cheaply through hybridization. And a couple of things about the channel. One of them is that somebody suggested that I do a little bit of Game of Thrones, which I think comes out on Friday. It's going to be difficult for me to fit it in, but I think I'm going to have a go at that. I think that sounds like a really, really good idea. I never played Crusader Kings 2, or very, very little, so I never played the Game of Thrones for that, so I'll have no idea what I'm doing. I've seen the series, I haven't read the books, so I'll have an idea perhaps who the characters are. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a playthrough of that. Maybe I'll play it for an hour or an hour and a half, something like that, and just show the highlights. It obviously will not be an attempt to show people how they're supposed to play, or good tactics, or good strategies, or anything like that. It will simply be me feeling that really the first time that I've played it, making my comments and sharing my thoughts. It might give people an idea if they want to have a go at it as well. So we're going to get back into the action, but essentially this episode's really all going to be about conquest. We really need to put on some weight. We need to conquer some counties, and just needs to be war, an unstoppable army. We need to be cracking on with it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and particularly subscribe, and watch it all the way through. Because I could do with picking up a few extra hours here and there. Take care, enjoy the episode. Right, we're very, very close to full strength, so we're going to get up to full strength, and then we're going to have a little think about what we're going to attack. Okay, so I've got an alliance, a powerful alliance with Canem. Where did this storyline come from? So, when did owning up to a fart help to romance your wife? Oh, it worked. There we go. Right, we are up to full strength. We've got some good knights, 180 knight effectiveness. We are now allied with Canem, and we probably need to be doing some raiding. We're really, really low on money. Right, so this is my plan, right? I want to attack this guy here. Easy enough to do. Duchy war. Their military strength is inferior to us. We've got 5,000. That's because of our allies. I don't want to call the allies in. Without my allies, we're quite equal. 1,600. Yeah, quite equal. So what if I raid his allies? Does that actually weaken them? So when I go for this war, I've got more of a chance. Or do I just go for this war? I got 3,600. I mean, his military is weak. He's got 200 bush hunters. 800 bush hunters altogether with his allies. I've got 900 altogether. And he's got 800 altogether. So I've got more bush hunters, but I've also got the cavalry, which counters his archers. I think it's just, let's not try to be too clever here. Let's just go for the duchy and take it. I think we'll start here. I think we'll raise all. Go straight for here first. that we want to be going for the capital quite quickly, if not straight away. Right, so the enemy allies have joined. I'm in command here, so this is dangerous. Hopefully it's going to be a big victory. I might have to run. I don't want to be the person in charge here anymore. Got them. That was quite a big defeat, actually. But that's a big victory, that's a big victory. Okay. Maybe it is too much. Oh, I'm being raided again. Every time I go to war, someone raids me. I think I've really mismanaged this war. That can be me. Right, Marshall. Let's keep going up into my domain. I shouldn't need to call on my ally. Right, these guys. Let's get them back. Right, we've won. That's a very significant victory. We need to think about who we want to be the Duke of this, and it might very well be like the person who's like taking the most land in the succession. So this is my son, and he's already 11. So if I grant him Oyo, right? So I think that's basically the way to go, isn't it? Is there a Duke of Oyo? No, so I have to form it. I think then give it to my son as well as these two territories here. So my son, so I can give him Oyo now. Okay. And now if you look at succession, it's equally bad. Yeah, but I think once he's got a duchy, I think we'll be all right. So what I really want to do with this playthrough is I want to conquer land, give it to my children so that they don't take from my primary heirs a land domain. If they do, a plan of like forming, of like sort of being loyal to Igbo Bene, actually making it quite a decent place. But I think I can declare war on these guys. I really want to see a weak but large realm forming out here that I can do a subjugate realm on. 9, 10. It's about 10 counties in Iffy. I mean, maybe it is worth. He's got a weak ally, he's very weak himself. Quick subjugation war, all of that's mine. Basically all of Yorubaland. And there are 1, 2, 3, there's 4 counties there. 1 county for each of my kids. I think that feels like a plan. So maybe we do the subjugation war against this guy. Got a truce, another 3 years. Okay, so I think my plan is that in a few years' time, 3 years' time, I'll do a subjugation war against this. I form all of the 4 duchies and I dish them out to my kids. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 dealt with. I think is one of my wives pregnant. Yeah, we got another one on the way. We definitely want to slow down, I think, with the children now. Have I got like a celibacy thing? No, I can attempt suicide. Seems a bit of a drastic way to not have any more children. Yeah, we don't want to go into Houseland. It's a different empire. We'll have Yorubaland pretty quickly, and then I guess we'll go for Borgu. Okay, so we formed our kingdom. Obviously, we'll take this back in a couple of months' time when that becomes available for me to do that without breaking my truce. We will be probably doing some raiding, possibly doing a few buildings. Now, this is the only county that's guaranteed to come to my primary heir, so it might be worth concentrating all of our development in there. Carrying on doing all of the sort of converting stuff with our governors, because we want the whole of this kingdom to be nice. I'm going to be working towards passing high tribal authority. I think the truth is, that we are in succession going to lose a significant part of control of our main kingdom, but we want to stay loyal to this kingdom. We want to make this kingdom something special. Okay, so we'd be investing in it and stuff. When we lose duchies on succession, we retake the ones that are within this actual kingdom. I think that's what we're going to do. But we'll allow our siblings to have duchies out here. But we're going to be expanding westwards, and we are going to be forming duchies, and we're going to be giving them to our children, so that maybe on succession they won't take too much of the domain. At the moment they're taking everything. So let's get ourselves back up to something like full strength. One more month and we are at full strength. We got brilliant knights. Right, I'm hoping this is my last son. Last child, indeed. Okay, we're at full strength. Right, let's take one county off this guy. Yeah, we'll go for Busa because I want access to these. I'm forced. No, let's put it here. I thought we were forced to start in on the other side of the river, but we're not. Right, this guy has quite a strong ally. A little bit frustrating. I think we might need to raise all. It should be quite straightforward though. Should knock him down. Right, his allies joined. Be nice to catch them. Okay. Well, 350 prestige is an awful lot just for getting my wife to kind of love me. It's nice. Okay, these guys are going to go follow them, track them down the river. Good, I'm doing the siege. That's perfect. Right, we've got a task finished. I think that's my steward. It is indeed. Right, we're just going to... I don't want to go too far with him now. We're going to just do the ones that are in my domain, because if we go for a more traditional feudalism, then we need to get him, developing the level of development in our capital, which at the moment is 2. And it would need to be 10 if we use the traditional method. Don't think we need to be calling on any allies. Right, well, we are across the river. Where is he going? I think we'll just track him. Try making sure he doesn't double back and get behind us. Okay. Oh, right, okay. We need to run. I didn't realise he had so much strength. Well, we got a nice battle here, which we're going to win quite comfortably. The significant thing really is that the siege is broken, isn't it? Okay. Right, a nice victory. I mean, we've lost 160 men, they've lost 1,116. And we are, in good supply. Currently 130. Okay, let's head down to... We'll certainly head in that direction. Be at least good to get to the castle before he catches us. That would at least help a little bit. I mean, if we can link up, we are laughing. Right, I think we're going to be all right in terms of bringing the force back together. Right, he's going that way now. I don't blame him. Oh, hang on. This is going to be useful. Okay. So we got light cavalry toughness. Organised march. Right, organised march might just help us to catch them. No, it's not going to help us catch them. Gosh, we got enemies joining this war, like basically non-stop. They're a lot stronger, a lot more difficult to fight than I was expecting. I mean, I wasn't expecting all these allies. Okay, let's see if we can take this castle. Let's get some sort of an advantage before these other guys join. We are winning. Not now. Right. We were winning. Okay. They actually lost more men than us. This is the problem. This is the problem. Yeah, because I'm thinking in the future of hybridizing with this boot culture, we're going to get 3 innovations from them. One of them is mustering grounds, so that needs to stop being my fascination. So let's go for barracks. Yeah, barracks I think is what we need. So what I thought was going to be a reasonably easy war is turning into quite a difficult war. Right, so this is interesting. So if I can fight that 1,402 on their own, the war is going to go our way. If we can't, if they join together, it's going to be more problematic. Right, okay. Yeah, so that would have been very, very dangerous. We would have lost that battle. And they're chasing after me ridiculously. And what happens if I wait for them there in the castle? Right, okay. Right, how low is their supply? Not really low enough. So I'm literally going to have to get them to chase me round. Right, they're splitting up. They've got bored of chasing me, so I'm going to go up and see if I can besiege this castle. I think they're going off to resupply. Okay. Right, they're quite a distance apart. Is there a possibility of catching them on their own? If I can catch these guys, I think we've got a chance. Of course, they've resupplied. Right, they're joining back up together. Their supply situation is still getting worse. And mine is very good. Right, okay, all we need to do is protect them until they take this. This army I should be in charge of that, I am. Right, get ready. Let's go to a castle. Right, let's go back. It looks like they might be trying to get to my besiegers. This wine's quite nice. Yes, go to the barony of Akuta. Put my major army between me and them. Ooh. I would by no means necessarily win the battle. This is good news. He's being forced to go around these raiders. If I can catch them, it means the difficulty of trying to protect this lot. Right, we may have to abandon this siege in order to get this victory. What a disaster! At least I'll get a decisive victory, or I think I'll get a decisive victory. Yeah. I really need this to be massive. That's massive. Right, let's go for it. Only losing by 5% now. We've got a far better chance of winning now, having destroyed one of his armies. Alright. Where's this? 3rd time lucky? Alright, all of my troops are well supplied. Commanders are starting to improve. I see no reason why this place won't fall this time. Let's just have a quick look at the... He's still got 2,500 troops, and they are very high quality. No idea where they are. Why they're not coming to crush me. And it's forest. I don't have any real advantages in forest. It's really the jungle I'm good at. Oh, right. Okay, that's what I didn't want to happen. Okay. Right, he's run away. Out of interest, if I station besiegers and chase him, would I win? Not sure. No is the simple answer. I could just call him my ally. Looks like I'm going to win this one. Thank heavens. I didn't need to call my ally after all. Siege hasn't been broken, so I actually think this place might actually fall. Right, what damage have we done? 1,000 against 600, so that was a victory. Let's send them round to get started on the next castle or tribal holding. All right, we'll have a little battle here.
I should win that very convincingly. I've got enough children, thank you. Yeah, another lovely victory. Right, they're routing, which is great news. We're about to go into positive territory. Right, we've done it. We've won. Only because we captured this guy. Let's just have a look at what would be if I released him. No, I'd have to take the other tribal holding. I think let's just cut our losses and go, well, look, thank heavens for that. Yeah, way harder than I expected that to be. I do have the money to form the duchy. I'm not going to form any duchies at the moment. There's always the possibility I die and they just get formed for free anyway. But I am going to do some purchasing. So I had a comment, very, and I agree with this guy completely. He commented on that I had bought trading outposts first and pointed out that realistically the prestige from gathering halls is more valuable to a tribal leader than the gold. And I kind of agree, and I think in most games I build that first. I built this because I kind of needed the money, or I felt like I needed more money. Gathering Hall is an obvious second one, but 4% extra damage from my archers, that feels really good. And, oh, that's archer cavalry. Okay, knight effectiveness and an additional knight, that's all I'm getting. But I do quite like the idea of an additional knight. I do like the idea. I'm not struggling at the moment with prestige, but it's minus 1.6 because my army is rebuilding. Yeah, okay, he's convinced me. So we need to reduce that amount there, the amount that I'm paying, going into, overspending when my army is being rebuilt. There we go. We're getting 3 counties in this war. I've got enough prestige to bring my allies in if I need to. In just a few days I can go on a hunt. I think I might do that. So I quite like raising it here because it's a castle. So if we get ambushed, it's not too bad. I never know if it's shift or control. I did shift, it's control. Okay. Let's get them to meet there. So we go straight for the capital. We'll go as one unified force. A little bit of free stress relief. Right, let's just see who's coming into this war. So 1,559. Now the good news is we know therefore that his entire force is there. So I can afford to be a little bit reckless and do that. I might just catch him, Excellent. Okay. I think that was quite a good victory. It's a very good victory. Right, let's go back up and start besieging another castle. Alright, we don't want many more of these, but hit and run feels good. Archer damage plus 30%. Okay, that's really improved the quality of the army. I mean, there's some valuable prisoners here. 25, 10. She's not going to be particularly valuable. I think I can afford to ransom her. Like, she's not going to be like the most OP knight. So let's do her. Let's do the other guy as well. Oh, I'll have to wait. Let's just check. Similar. I mean, he's a good steward, but that's not going to be making much difference to the war effort. Okay, so we've got 3 sieges going on. One progressing quite quickly. Because this war is going so well, let's go back, putting my marshal on regaining control. It was the damage done by those unexpected raids earlier. Right, so we can bring you down here, speed this up, but I don't think this is going to take us long. I think maybe even, I don't think that'd be enough on its own. That is enough on its own. Okay. We got 13 from the siege, and we took some prisoners. When we can ransom. Let's just have a look down here. Okay, I'm happy with that. He's becoming my vassal. But I think I'm getting some of them. Right, I'm getting some of them, yeah. Okay. I think it's important now, and I'll do this before my next session. I think it's important that I start like laying out what are the duchies and who's getting them, because I'm going to start losing track of which of my children is getting which duchy, because they've got a county or two, but they haven't got the duchy yet, and there's other places where they might have the duchy. I need to be a little bit more systematic. Right, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you very, very soon. Take care now, and bye-bye.